Strip for McDavid. He walks in, backhands, and scores!
You go as hard as you possibly can.
Now here's McDavid, a turnover, chance, he scores! Down the right side, he's got a breakaway on goal, shoots, he scores!
And now we see some hats.
McDavid on his forehand to his backhand, he scores! Back to his forehand, wow!
He's 18 years old. He seems special, a guy that's going to bring a lot to our franchise.
A team that has a great core and a great group of guys. Could not be more excited to play with them.
Oiler fans are loving this. Connor McDavid and Taylor Hall on the ice together for the very first time. The 2010 and 2015 first overall picks hit the ice in Toronto for the annual BioSteel training camp today. As we welcome you to Tim Hortons at Saki, I'm Brian Mudryk in for Gino Reda, joined by Steve Simmons. Jamie is in Florida. We'll talk to the guys shortly, but first we're going to talk about the future of the Edmonton Oilers, and it looks very bright. You know, at the recent World Hockey Championship in Prague, Taylor Hall was on a line with Jordan Eberle and Sidney Crosby. It was arguably the most dynamic line in the tournament. Todd McClellan was the head coach. So take out Crosby, put in McDavid on that line, and Oiler fans could be in line for some highlight of the night material. Here's Mark Masters.
When you have the foot speed that he does, I think that's going to be his meal ticket. I think it was cool just to get a sense for how fast he is. I mean, you watch it on TV, but I mean, it's a whole different story watching it live.
It was the stuff Oilers fans' dreams are made of. Taylor Hall and Connor McDavid on the ice together, creating chemistry.
He seems to glide faster than most guys skate in full speed, so it's fun to be out here with him. Hopefully make him feel a little bit more comfortable for what he's got in store ahead.
Hall has been in McDavid's situation. He was also a highly touted first overall pick, expected to lift a downtrodden franchise. Hall's advice to his 18-year-old teammate is simple.
Just enjoy it. He's been through so much already with all the hype that he's had to endure. I mean, I wasn't anywhere close to that. I was a first overall pick, but at the same time, it wasn't anything like Connor's experiencing.
McDavid has dealt with high expectations basically his entire life. The hype is always there. But does this hype, NHL hype, feel any different?
Obviously, it's a little bit different. I mean, it's NHL, right? So it's just different in that way, but it's a lot of the same, just high expectations and all that. So it's something that I've been dealing with for a long time now, and I feel confident with it. He's quiet. He's a pretty innocent kid, but at the same time, I think none of us have been through what he's been through. I think he has a lot more maturity than you would think.
When it comes to expectations for this coming season, Hall says he'd like the Oilers to be playing meaningful games down the stretch. But McDavid did not feel comfortable weighing in on that topic. He says as an NHL rookie, it's not his place to say. Indeed, if you couldn't tell, McDavid is both soft-spoken and understated. And those are attributes that could serve him well as he prepares for a season in which he'll be in the spotlight more than ever before.
It's just part of the gig, and I'm okay with it. I feel pretty confident in front of the media. I'm careful with what I say. I don't really want to piss anyone off or make anyone upset or say anything I shouldn't.
Mark Masters, TSN, Toronto.
I tried to do the same thing on television. Hall managed 22 goals in his rookie season. Nugent Hopkins has racked up at least 50 points in his 3 non-lockout seasons. Neil Yakupov hasn't scored more than 17 goals since his rookie campaign as we look at the first overall picks. So big shoes to fill in Edmonton.